Over 3.2 million students are victims of bullying each year. 1,600 teens skip school every day because of bullying. 17% of American students report being bullied 2 to 3 times a month or more within a school semester. 1 in 4 teachers see nothing wrong with bullying and will only intervene 4% of the time. By age 14, less than 30% of boys and 40% of girls will talk to their peers about bullying.
I was bullied as a kid by adults and kids alike, and it really motivated me to get out of my hometown and to find somewhere where I could be myself without apologizing for anything.
I haven't experienced bullying as a child or in school ever, and I'm very grateful for that, but I do know that it goes on.
Actually, yeah, I did when I was in middle school. I did. And most of the time it was whenever I was in this special class that was called Gifted, where there were people who naturally assumed because I was bigger that I was stronger, and so I would kind of force them into doing whatever it is that I wanted to do. No real justification for it. I just used to do it. And I think to this day, I don't talk to any of those people, now that I think about it.
No, not that I know of. I certainly wouldn't want to hurt anyone's feelings ever. Well, I actually have seen that happen over my career as an educator, and I've actually stepped in on many occasions when I've seen people that were taunting or calling other kids names or even trying to trip them in the halls and things like that. I have immediately gone to them and addressed it, saying you are hurting their feelings. Just because you're bigger or stronger doesn't mean that gives you the right to hurt anyone or call anyone names. So I always do that.
And what would you say to people who do bully others?
I'd say you need to stop it because it shows just how weak you really are. Strength means walking away. Strength means being kind to others regardless.
If I were to see that happen, and I have saw that happen, it depends on the situation as to how I would handle it. If the person's personality is the type that person needs to be confronted face to face and in public, then I would do the same thing. But if it's one of these people where they're trying to not let it be known, then I would probably handle it with just that person personally. So it just kind of depends on the situation. Especially when it comes to my classroom, because everybody is allowed to feel and to believe what they want to believe, it can be a situation where people feel uncomfortable. And so to a certain extent, and I have to admit that I do this, to a certain extent I do that to my students to make them understand that everybody should be treated equally. And in no way am I saying that bullying is a good thing, but I will admit that I do it sometimes to make sure that everybody gets a fair shot.
Yes, I've been bullied, not over here in this urban area. I have been bullied in Capel, Texas, where they have said a couple of racist comments to me, which was really rude, and that really did hurt me. So that's kind of why I moved back over here. And how has that affected me? Well, that has affected me not to, call people names and not be so rude and not to go back to Capel.
Yes, I've been bullied. It made me really sad. I went ahead and talked to my parents about it, and they stopped it. Yes, I bullied my brother in the 7th grade, and it affected him by being sad too, and it made me happy about it. I did not feel good about it after.
If I saw someone being bullied, the action I would probably take is I would probably try to stop it, like in a good way, not come like rude. I'll probably try to pull them away from them, or I'll probably not be in a tattletale because it's high school, but I'll probably get a teacher if it's too out of hand where I can't handle it.
I would talk to him about it and tell them my experience of me bullying people and tell them how bad it is.